Hello, hola, you know who I am. Thank you for joining me. I'm Rena MoMoney, here to save you money and make you money and give you free, valuable information, tips and tools on real estate, how you can crush it and how you can become a better you. So today, no different. We're going to dive a little deeper into what we're starting out for the year 2023. We've already talked about and recapped on wholesaling. We recapped on subject to deals. And we also recapped about different strategies. So now that we've talked about finding your strategy, and if you haven't caught up in reference to finding your strategy and you're still trying to figure that out, look in the description. We got some ebooks on finding your strategy. Today, we're going to talk about moving forward in 2023. So if this is your first time to the Rena MoMoney channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. The chances of a 2023 recession are getting greater by the day. So we need to make sure we don't lose money. And remember, that's what this channel is about. Saving money and making money. So do me a favor, get ready, get your Rena MoMoney pad, get your Rena MoMoney folder, whatever you have, where you're taking notes, where you're learning, where you're educating yourself, because I'm going to give you some tips that's going to help you save some money. Number one, don't have all your money into one sector. What do you mean by that, Rena MoMoney? Don't have all your money into all real estate. I always say diversify, diversify, diversify. Real estate is the top. It's one of my top income. It's one of the best for me. But don't have all your money in renovations. Don't have all your money in Airbnb. So don't have it all in one sector. Don't say I'm only going to buy trailers. I'm only going to do multifamilies. I'm only going to do tax liens. Don't have all your money in one sector. You must diversify. Two, don't have all your money tied up into just real estate. So you want to diversify also with different assets. You want to diversify and do stocks. You want to do crypto. Don't forget, you need to get into that crypto. A lot of folk are scared of crypto. A lot of folk are scared of reaching out of their comfort zone. So you say, Rena MoMoney, what are some of the good things and ways to diversify? Well, you want to create a portfolio that can withstand any day and any type of fluctuation. Remember that. Index funds, Bitcoins, cryptocurrencies, residential real estate, commercial real estate, alternative investments, online business. We talk about that. Make sure you write this down and get that information. Today, we're talking about how we can start making money, how we can shift this, how we say we're going to shift and have that mindset going, how we're going to start, how we're going to first find our strategy. And once we find our strategy, then we move forward. So again, in moving forward, don't have all your money into one sector. You can also do different niches in real estate. You can be a real estate agent. You can be a property manager. There's so many niches. So even in real estate alone, you can do a lot of different things. And you want to make sure that that thing is you. So there will be some good opportunities in 2023. There will be. Things have changed and we continue to talk about the change. In 2023, around the second quarter of 2023, you're going to start seeing prices drop a little bit more. Yes, interest rates are still rising and they will continue to rise probably until around the beginning of the fourth quarter. Don't quote me on that. This is some research that I've done. And again, like I said, if you want to educate yourself, you research and you figure this stuff out. If this is your craft, you learn about your craft. I would also say approach the stock market as a long-term investment. I also do day trading, but there is some stocks that I keep and I have that's for my long-term stocks, my long investments. So although you can do some quick trading with day trading, the hype trades, the meme stocks, they're risky, but they are profitable. So they are risky. Real estate is still my largest investment. And to me, it's the best. Now, we all know that it's becoming difficult to find great deals, but there's still a great opportunity in real estate. So let's talk about how to build a real estate portfolio. First, before we get into talking about building a real estate portfolio, you first need to be patient because of the market, because of the changes. I'm gonna hit a few bullet points, but before I get into the deep part of the bullet points, I want you to subscribe if you haven't already. I come on here twice a week to give you valuable information in real estate, saving money, making money, and I always have gems all across the video. Here's one here. I call them nuggets. If you've been on my channel before, you'll see a golden nugget. It's a tip, it's a tool, however you want to call it, but I give them all throughout the video, so you always want to stay to the end. Here's one here. Write this down. Here's some lending marketplaces that you may want to check out. ROK Financial, ROK Financial. ROK Financial offers businesses a line of credit and also a loan. Please look it up, do your own due diligence, decide whether or not that product is good for you. One of the requirements with them for a line of credit or loan, you need to have at least $5,000 monthly revenue in your business checking account or business savings account, have a 600 credit score and up, and been in business at least 6 months. They also do equipment financing as well. One of the great things I like about this particular institute is they don't report on your personal credit. So you will apply online. It's a soft pull and they will contact you. So ROK Financial, check that out. They do $10,000 up to $1 million. They'll have 1 to 2 offers. And actually the terms are 6 months to 10 years. Check that out. If I don't have it up here on this video, it's because I wanted you to listen to me all the way through as I give these nuggets. All right, you found your niche. Now you're creating. Now you're getting started. So you want to pay attention to the structure of your portfolio. Don't scale in one asset class. Have a mix. Number 2, have cash flow assets that provides monthly money. Buy into areas that's going to grow. And we talked about that on previous videos. Look at multifamily properties. Buy into location areas where the demand is high. That's going to be key. I mean, you don't want to get a property that your mortgage is $2,000, but you can only get $2,200 for a rent. You can't do that. That's not a cash flow. I'll tell you what, here's a tip. We talk about rentals, but let me say this. You have short-term rentals, mid-term rentals, and long-term rentals. Long-term rentals are those that have an annual lease where they will pay you monthly. They may pay you, and you may make anywhere from $300 to $600 extra a month. It's good. Yes, it is. Mid-term rentals are where the tenants, or should I say the guest, stays a little longer. They may have a 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day. And here's the thing. If you're trying to get in this and you want to make sure that you don't have a tenant problem, but you yet want to rent to rentals, you yet want to rent to tenants, look into midterm rentals. And the best place for that is with travel nurses. It's called Furnished Finders. Check it out. Look it up. There's another great tip. There's a nugget for you all through the video. Furnished Finders will be where you can log in, sign up, list your property, and traveling nurses will call you. Most of the traveling nurses are anywhere from 30, 60, 90 days that they need to go somewhere, stay somewhere. So you'll have that rent 30, 60, 90 days, and more than likely you can increase it a little bit more than you would have on your long-term rentals. That's going to help you make some money. If you need help with this, if you need information, if you need help starting, I'm always talking about where you can start, what I have in the resources, how you can get text blasting, how you can get direct mail, how you can get people getting your phone calls, how you can start and understanding what wholesaling is. I have an ebook on that, and I'm shortly going to have an ebook on subject 2 because that's a great alternative financing method. And it's a technique that every investor should know about and be able to use when it is a fit. Okay, and fast forwarding a little bit more, we've got all that down, and you ask now, okay, in this building in 2023, in me creating this portfolio in 2023, after I have found my strategy, how do I get the money? You said, Rena MoMoney, how do I get the money? Where this part of this video is going to save you some money, and it's going to be very informational for you. You need to replay this video. You need to smash the like button, turn on the little belly thing, subscribe, turn on the belly thing so that you won't miss the great information that I got for you. Okay, so don't be afraid of the high rates. Don't be afraid of what the economy is doing and how everything is going up. Real estate is always going to be one of the best assets ever. It's always going to be, no matter what the market is doing, no matter what president we have, no matter what the economy is doing, real estate is your thing. You just got to find out which way you want to make money in real estate. If you need capital, what you do, you can do one of the other niches in real estate, which is wholesaling. If you need capital, you can also go to private lenders. You can also get loans. Keep in mind, you can always refinance. Don't worry about that. You can always refinance. You can do house hacking. If you don't understand these methods, you need to schedule a coaching call because I can go over this, answer any specific questions that you have. Again, look for the ebooks, look down below resources, look into some other things that you can make money off of real estate without doing the hustle and bustle. I have that where you can just go on an app, click on buttons and make money there. Now, you won't get rich doing that, but that's just another avenue. That's just another way of diversifying. Here's another tip. Here's another nugget. Here's another tip for you if you're trying to find funding. Get a FHA loan or a conventional loan. The only thing about a conventional loan is it may be about 20%, 20 to 25% that you have to put down. But you want to put 3.5 to 5% down. And if you're in the military, that's 0% that you'll need if you're military. Use some creative programs. Here's another tip for you too. I have to, all through the video. I'm about to end this up because I told you it would be short and sweet, but I want to end you up with a non-qualified product. It's called DSCR, which stands for Debit Service Credit Ratio. If you get with a bank that will do that, what that means is they'll give you a loan based on the cash flow of the property. And I think I talked about that in one of those previous videos about 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 months ago. But you want to look at DSCR, which the underwriters would do a debt service credit ratio loan that gives you the loan based on the cash flow of the property. Not so much based on your credit score, not so much based on your experience, but based on the property itself. You also want to look into bridge loans and then refinance. That's really the key. That's the secret. There's some other things. There's some other creative financing. There's some other creative products out there. Remember, you also want to set up a business. If you haven't set up the business, it's okay. It doesn't mean you don't need to get started. Get started getting your phone ringing, get that marketing going, because that's really going to be the key in moving forward in 2023. Here's another tip for you. Here's another nugget. Here's another one. This is if you're already a business. Here's another lending marketplace. I told you about ROK Financial or Roke Financial, however they pronounce it. Let me tell you about National Business Capital. That's another one, National Business Capital. Apply online, look at your bank account data only. That's all they look at. They offer a business line of credit and they also offer term loans. You can expect and you can accept it or you can reject it. The requirements for National Business Capital is you must be 12 months in business, $15,000 in monthly revenue a month, and at least a 550 credit score. So National Business Capital is a little bit harder than what was the other one I told you about? ROK or Roke Financial, because Roke Financial only requires you to have $5,000 monthly revenue in your business, whereas National Business Capital requires you to make $15,000 in monthly revenue. So depends on where you are and you can get there. If you need help with this, again, I'm here for you. I hope I dropped some good gems for you. Hope you come back. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be on here twice a week. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you, and you take care.